Good evening and welcome, people of YouTube land. It's lovely to see you here back on Raving with Rua, my YouTube channel here dedicated to songwriters from Belgium and beyond. Raving with Rua, as I said, is my little live stream show here, and where I get to talk to lots of great singer-songwriters and from all over the world, really. I hope you're all doing fine. It is Thursday, the 14th of May, by God, and this is episode 39. So we're flying through them. Indeed we are. I hope everybody's well. If you are watching live, be it on Facebook or YouTube, drop us a little comment there. Let us know where you're watching from, how you're doing, all that good stuff. If you are the first time to this channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing the old notification bell down there. It helps me a lot, helps me to build the channel and get the songs out there. If you would like to subscribe, please do so. It'd be great. The donate button is always there as well. The PayPal link, my little virtual tip jar, is in the description below. Should you wish to contribute to help keep the channel alive, you can also visit theruaroom.com there and maybe check out the shop. Lots of goodies in there as well. Lots of ways to support what we're doing here. As always, today's stream brought to us courtesy of G-Sharp Guitars, the world's finest travel electric guitars. Check them out as well down there, please, in the description below. I'm using StreamYard today to broadcast. You'll also find that down there if you'd like to check out that particular company. They're brilliant and wonderful for doing live streams. So yeah, we have a couple of live viewers already, and it's great to see you all wherever you may be. Tonight's guests, first time to have a band on the show, actually. So I hope it's going to, fingers crossed, it'll be fine. The band are great. There's no worries there. So they're pretty much Ghent based. I know them a long time. Great musicians, and hopefully they're all waiting there for me with their mics unmuted. It says, please welcome Sonderwålt to the show. Hello, guys.
Hey.
And girls. How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
Are you all fine?
Good.
And well, good to see you all. Thanks for being here today. When was the last time you guys were all together doing a rehearsal or doing a gig?
Ooh, that was almost 2 months ago. Almost exactly 2 months ago, I think.
Yeah.
Last time we rehearsed, yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a long time. So do you still know the material then, or?
It's written down somewhere.
It's written down somewhere. Very cool. How long you guys been together now at this stage? So it's been 2 months since you met, I know, but how long is the band in operation?
Well, Sonderwålt, we've been playing with Sonderwålt since February 2019. It was the first time we played live. Our first concert was in Café de Loge, so which was really nice. We had you as our wonderful sound guy.
Oh, that was the very first gig?
That was the very first time, yes.
It was, I remember.
Very first time.
That was lovely.
So, and before that, we were preparing almost a year for our new songs, or the feeling of the band, the atmosphere, like everything.
Very, very nice. And you, the last time we spoke, Elisa, we were talking about the great COVID 9000 playlist,
Yes.
which the second part, of course, is out now, and we'll be talking to those musicians on Saturday afternoon here on the show. But the song that you guys put up for that was called Stranger. Just tell us briefly again a little bit about that. I'm going to play it because I know we're missing Manon, but she'll be here any moment. So let's
Yes.
talk a little bit about that song. We'll play the song, and then, like magic, Manon will be here.
Yeah, well, Stranger is actually a song. It was mostly jamming when we were playing just the jam. And I think it was Jan who had the great idea to push the record button on his smartphone. So we had it recorded. And the song just came while we were playing. Manon was improvising the lyrics. And it's about finding your place in the world and the fear of becoming boring. So try not to become boring while you're growing up and while you're doing your first job and buying a house and all that stuff. So yeah, it was quite a spontaneous song.
Yeah, but it worked very well. What I'll do during this as well, folks, in case anybody doesn't know about the brand new Spotify playlist, which Sonderwålt are a part of, and I'm a part of, I will show the little scan code in the middle of this of the video. So if anybody wants to grab this playlist, and by chance you're not watching on your mobile phone, you can scan that. But there will be links down below later on for that particular playlist. So I'll come back and talk to you very brief in a brief moment, guys. Let's give the song a whirl, and I'll see you in about 3.5 minutes. Here is Sonderwålt, folks. Enjoy it. It's a song called Stranger from the Spotify playlist, as well as, of course, Sonderwålt's repertoire.
Hello, why don't you run away with me? Hello, 'cause I don't wanna stay here anymore. Hello, I wanna grab my suitcase. Can you take me far away from this place? Houses where we go, so faces fade and we grow old. Still I felt anger every day, and I needed to get away with you. Hello, I didn't came to stay. Hello, don't get used to me, 'cause I'll go away alone. Don't try to understand, no. This thing's getting out of hand, no. I'm gonna go for a little while, so I just came to say goodbye. Hello, stranger, where have you been? Come and tell me what you're saying. Hello, stranger, who are you? I wanna get away from you. I wanna get away from you. Go to the house where we used to stay. But don't worry, no, I won't stay. And I won't go your way. What's your sin? Where have you been? What you doing with your life? Know your sins, know your sins, know you do it all the time. So hello, stranger, where have you been? Won't you tell me your sins? 'Cause I am getting in my mind, and I don't wanna be there all the time. No, I don't wanna be there all the time.
Yeah, Stranger from Sonderwålt. Great track, great track. Rocky song. I like it a lot. And yeah, great one. It's we have lots of live viewers. I just want to put up a couple of comments, guys. We have people from all over the world here this lady here whose name I can't pronounce. Well, you're welcome. First time anyway, but you're very welcome. And thank you for subscribing to the channel. I just noticed that. How's the buddy, Dad? Grand, sir, and yourself. That's my father from Ireland. He's watching us. How you doing, Dad? Good to see you. Catherine is there as well from Belgium. Hello, Catherine. Thanks for tuning in. Of course, Annegine is there. Hi. And we have Anna, also from Ireland. Well, from Holland, living in Ireland. How you doing? Thank you all so much for dropping in to the show. The last time I recorded you guys for the RWR Room show itself, I was in, I think, well, one of the times I was in Jan's house. Hello, Jan.
Yes, indeed. Hi.
How you doing? I wanted to. You're the cellist and the singer in the group.
Background singer, yes.
Background singer. Do you find that a comfortable task, or are you a little bit?
Yeah,
could do without it, or?
The nice thing about the cello is that you can still hide a bit behind it, and it's comfortable to sitting and to have your cello, so it's nice.
So that's a nice thing, yeah. But when we were in your house, you showed me a lovely collection of Baroque guitars. You have a big interest in Baroque, have you?
I'm making instruments, and the Baroque guitars were built by me.
Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah.
Back.
So tell us a little bit about them, those instruments. Was it a course you followed somewhere, or was it part of your
my
musical?
studies at the moment is I study instrument making in Ghent, and I built 2 Baroque guitars, and now I'm building viola da gambas.
Wow, it must take an awful long time to build one of those fine instruments, and you'd have to be very accurate as well in your building, would you?
Yeah, and sometimes you find out about faults only a long time after. So the first
really?
instruments is always a bit tricky.
Well, I suppose for the first ones, yeah. I suppose for the first ones, it's a whole different thing. Well, no, but they were lovely. Yeah, you allowed me to play on a couple, and not that I can play Baroque guitars, but they sounded like well-made instruments to me. I know they were only newly built, but yeah, well done on that. It's a big skill to have. Absolutely. Is it something that you'd like to do sort of full time later on, or?
I think so.
Yeah.
At start maybe just after hours, and then slowly but surely.
And how long have you
keeping on
been
building?
Oh yeah, indeed. And how long has cello been in your life? Is that your main instrument since the beginning, or?
Yeah, I started it when I was 3rd primary, so this is 4th, so 10 years old, I think. So 18 years now, 18, 19 years. Yeah.
18 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, there's something great about a cello in a rock band as well. There's makes a very special sound. So yeah, keep up the good work. It's always nice to you're a great player, of course. You're a great musician. I've heard you firsthand, up close and personal, on a few occasions now, and yeah, very cool. Well, I'm going to come back and interrogate your drummer in a second as well, while we're so he's not getting away. You're sitting there very calmly and quietly. But I want to play another song, guys. You have a great live version of a song called "Broken Strings." Tell us a little bit about this song. It looked like it was from the Pathersol Fest in 2019.
Yes, indeed.
Only last year, yeah.
When we were still allowed to play live.
Yeah.
Yes. Good old times.
So who broke the string? What's the story behind the song?
Oh, it's a song I wrote. The lyrics are based on a story someone told me about a boyfriend who cheated on her because he said he loved her, but he didn't. So the classical story, and I thought that's a good idea to write a song about. So I hope she doesn't know. I don't think she knows the song is about her. So that's the good thing.
All right, okay. Well, look who we have. Look who just decided to join us out of the goodness of our heart. There she is. Hello, Manon.
Hi.
You know that famous joke, how do you know when there's a singer knocking on your door and they don't know when to come in? So, welcome anyway, I'm just joking. I know you're working hard,
thank you.
and you're working hard, and you rushed over to get here today for the show, but you're very welcome. We're just about to play a song called Broken Strings. So we're going to play that, and then I'll come back and I'm going to interrogate your drummer. That's what we were saying before you came in. So
All right, perfect.
let's have a look and see if I can find this song here. It should be lined up. Broken Strings. Here we go, folks. Enjoy this great live version from Sonderwålt.
Mostly I've been wondering about you. You seem so nice and overwhelming, sly as a fox, and I could not see how I was a fool for believing you. Yeah. No, I've been dreaming, I've been blind, and my head's been spinning around in circles, and I've been thinking there's one question left. Have I been a fool for believing you? Have I been a fool for trusting you? I've been wondering about you and about that, on the use of things and the stuff you said, but a heart so hard to satisfy. Oh, you made me laugh and you made me smile, but in the end you only make me cry, and that's when I said, well, just screw you. I've been dreaming, I've been crying, my head's been spinning around in circles, and I've been thinking there's one more question left. Have I been a fool for believing you? Have I been a fool for trusting you? Have I been a fool? Have I been a fool? Have I been a fool for believing?
What about that? Yes, I was live from the Pathosol Fest, I believe.
Yes.
That was in 2019. Yeah, as you said, when we were all able to gig. If anybody's watching on YouTube, folks, I've put the Sonderwålt Facebook page there on the screen. Please give their page a like and a follow. Follow them along and do all that good stuff. If anybody else wants information, I suppose they can go to your Vi page as well, vi.be Sonderwålt, and get all the information there, I assume.
Yes.
That's what we like. I'm going to talk to Manon in a few minutes as well about the songwriting and the singing, and about a certain COVID-19 graphic as well. But while we have Philip there, how you doing, sir?
About you?
You're next for interrogation there. How you doing? It's great to see you. You would be what we'd call maybe the daddy of the band. Is that right?
Yes, but I think the link is playing music together. So
Absolutely is. But I'm just joking about being the oldest of the group, just by a little bit.
yes, as I told you, so I guess age is a minor factor, and it's the link is playing music together.
Indeed, it is. And do those do these kids drive you crazy, you know, or are they okay to work with?
Well, I'm very happy to be able to play with such talented musicians. You know,
Yeah,
Elisa is a very talented singer-songwriter. I'm
absolutely.
really delighted to be able to play with this band. Really.
Yeah. What's Belgium is your home country? Where are you from originally in Belgium?
I'm born in Danes, living for the moment in Waregem.
In Waregem. Okay, very nice. And have you been a drummer as well as percussionist, or a bit of both?
Yes, previously I was a keyboard player and also a drummer afterwards in various bands. Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you have a long history of music as well. You musically trained, or are you self-taught, Philip?
Went to music school as a kid. And, yes, I think that kind of it's important to have in your bag this education. Yes.
No, very nice. That's cool. And what do you have other projects happening as well, or is Sonderwålt your main thing right now?
Playing also in another band, more jazz and blues. And the funny thing is, I'm the oldest one at Sonderwålt, and in the EG band, I'm the youngest one. So to play jazz and blues and to play indie rock.
Oh, okay, yes. That's great. Well, it's a you have a lovely you have a lovely thing going on. You have a great combination of sounds, and we have a comment here from our friend Michiel, who just keeps getting distracted by the duvel. Says you're a great drummer. I was looking at it as well, going, I want a duvel as well.
Cheers.
We all have drinks. Santa, cheers everybody. Cheers, Michiel. Thank you for dropping in. Great to see you. Great to see you. You said Elisa, you said we have Victor from
Yes, from Mexico.
From Mexico. Hello, Victor.
Yes.
Victor Mendoza. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Mexico. Lovely to see you. We have viewers from all over the place. It's great, even Antwerp. Hey, Hugo. Great to see you, lad. What did Katrine say? Good song, makes me think about Patti Smith sometimes. Nice vibes. Yes, nice vibes from you too, Katrine. There you go. I don't know if you agree with that or disagree with it, but yeah.
It's a nice compliment, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, a very nice compliment indeed. And Annegeen was commenting on the little A above the Sonderwålt logo. She said just because they can do it. Yes, exactly. Annegeen, what was the idea behind that little thing over the A? It's very cute.
Yeah,
Sonderwålt.
I'm always like everything that's graphic I'm attracted to. So I was like, we need that. It's so beautiful. It has to be like this.
Yeah,
So that's why I did it.
Indeed. Well, speaking of graphics, Manon, apart from being a great singer, that's your work. You're a graphic designer.
Yes, I've had some training in graphic designing, but it's not
Yeah.
really my work. I would love if it was my
yeah.
work. I was thanking you for I was thanking you for the flowers I got. I guess it was from Bootleg Heroes, but maybe it was from
Oh, it was from
some
the group.
other guys from the
Maybe,
playlist.
yes,
So
I guess so. I guess so.
thanks a lot.
Just
They are really
because,
beautiful.
Yeah, I wanted to just speaking of the Bootleg Heroes and the COVID 9000 graphic that you made. This is the new version of it. I'm going to put it up on screen here. That's your work, and lovely it is too. You made that for the. We changed the color slightly for each time the playlist is renewed, but yeah, lovely work, Manon. So thanks again for that. It's really lovely. Great. Let's do I have a RWR Room tune here as well lined up. We're missing the drummer for this one, but that's okay. It's a little trio version of Espresso. Anybody want to talk about this particular song?
Well, yeah, Espresso was the first Sonderwålt song ever that we felt like, yes, this is us, this is our sound, this is what we want to be. So it's like it sounds a little bit mellow, but it has a special place in our heart, this song, and we enjoy it every time we play it live.
Yeah.
quite a soft song, but with, I don't know, it's got a strong touch as well, and I don't know, it gets me every time.
It does. It's absolutely lovely song. So why don't we give it a spin, folks? It's a song called Espresso from the great Sonderwålt. Here, let's go with it.
Sometimes things don't go as they were planned. Some of your plans to need our helping hand. An extra large espresso might just help. Sometimes some of your ideas turn out so wrong. Try to put mine in this goddamn song. An extra glass at midnight might just help. Sometimes you need to find a way out of this mess. You need to find somebody to caress. You need to find a way out of this mess. Somehow. Sometimes you must clean your field of view. Try to break free of what is holding you. An extra call a loved ones might just help. Sometimes. And sometimes you must dare to take the lead. The path is way too steep. An extra shot of midnight might just help. Sometimes need to find a way out of this mess. Need to find somebody to caress. Need to find a way out of this mess. Somehow. Need to find a way out of this mess. Need to cut the notion to impress. Need to find a way out of this mess. You can buy anything you want, anything you don't. You can buy anything you want, anything you don't. You can buy anything you want, anything you don't need. You can buy anything you want. You can buy anything you want, anything but one thing.
Espresso. That was one of the early RWR Room recordings, which I enjoyed very much doing. We missed Philip on that one, but c'est la vie. It was a nice acoustic version. Manon is back with us. She changed rooms. Hopefully better signal now. Have you?
Maybe it
Maybe.
changes. Sometimes it's over there, sometimes it's over here. So
I think it's better. I think you're back now. I think it's good. You're a great singer, Manon. How long have you been singing, sort of as a hobby or as a profession?
As a hobby, I think always.
Always a hobby.
I did piano on the music academy, and then when I was, I think, 15, I did classical music, so vocals, but
Yeah.
totally different, of course.
Okay. But would you have any sort of certain influences or people that you kind of looked to for inspiration when you were starting out?
I have like people which I think my voice kind of has the same tune or something, and the songs that are easier for me to sing is like the things from Adele or Anouk, but the ones I prefer are Patti Smith and Florence and the Machine
And that sort of style.
yeah.
Okay. And is this your first sort of big band, or have you been in other projects, or are you in other projects?
No, only at school, at music school and those things. But it's the first band I joined, Plain Vanilla, our previous band, when I was just 18. So
Ah, okay. So you've been at it, yeah, since sort of an early age. Did you have singers or musicians in your family that inspired you to go out and do it?
yes, my uncle is yeah, he plays the piano, but he's really good. He also played the Koningin Elisabeth-wedstrijd, which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And then one of my other uncles is a musician, was a musician, but he died last year. But he was also a pretty big.
All right. So you had lots of music in your family,
Yes, definitely.
definitely. And what about you, Elisa? What's your guitar inspiration, or what kind of spurred you on to play guitar?
Well, I used to play the piano since I was 7 years old, also in a music academy. And when I was about 14, 15 years old, I thought the guitar was way cooler than Bach and Beethoven. So I asked my parents for a guitar, and I started playing. At that time, I was a really big fan of Green Day and some other soft punk bands. So that was who I wanted to be. But it turned out slightly different. But I like it this way.
Sure. But you also play great piano. I've seen you play piano, and I've always known you as the background singer as well. But I saw a YouTube recently where you sang the lead part. You did a lovely cover of a couple of covers of great songs, and you came out to the front, and you did a kind of you did your own solo version, but you played all the parts. And do you find the being the front person, like singing like that solo without being the background girl, is that something that you maybe like to go towards later?
No, not really. I always like to have people around me to play with me, and like Manon, she's a great singer, so she can be up front. But yeah, this covers. This was kind of I don't know, to pass the time during this Corona COVID lockdown thing when I wasn't able to work to full extent. So it was a nice thing to keep busy.
Yeah, and, absolutely. It turned out really well.
Thanks.
It turned out very well. And what are the rest of you guys doing during lockdown? We talked to the two boys over here. Jump in anytime. How is life in lockdown for you two guys, Jan and Philip?
For me, it's I'm still in school.
Okay.
And I have to work a bit, but it's strange to be always at home and still work. And then I think, like everybody, I enjoy a bit the nice weather, go out to take a walk or to cycle a bit.
Yeah, it's important, isn't it, to go out and get some air. What are you, and yourself, Philip? How's, apart from sitting at home drinking Duvel? No. Eentje is geentje, as the Gent. Yeah.
Just like Jan, also cycling and running, but to be honest, it's not easy to stay sharp in these times. Also, to be busy with music, you have to do it on our own. So I also try to keep playing at home and repeating the songs.
Yeah, better repetition at home. Yeah.
Yes. But we're happy about Lisa, so we have already recorded a few things at home that Lisa can afterwards assembled.
That's right.
I really do miss the rehearsals, so I hope
Yeah.
rehearse soon.
Oh, yeah, of course you do, because it's been a couple of months, as you were saying, since you met up, and that's not easy for any band. Absolutely, you made a lovely little mobile phone, kind of a collage, I suppose, called Crazy. You were telling me this is going to be your new single. Is that right?
Yeah, we were currently working on our first album,
Yeah.
which we would record I think the weekend of the 21st, 22nd of May. So that was when this whole lockdown started. So and this was supposed to be the first single of the album. So we decided to give it a shot in this live
Like in this format.
version. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. It's really well done. You obviously you use a special app to make this happen, or
Yeah, just a basic film movie edit.
movie editor.
program.
Yeah. And what's the? Do you want to say anything about the song, or?
Oh, yeah, well, it's about, you can interpret it on different ways, actually. You can see it as someone who is in love with someone and wants to tell them, wants to confront them, or you can also see it the other way around. They're not in love, but they have to tell something to their significant other. And yeah, you can fill in the gaps what the message would be
Messages
from the
between-
song. Yes,
Right
yes.
between the lines here. Well, this is
Yeah.
good. And you had planned this as a release for when did you say?
Well, now.
For now.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
single would have been out now. The second single would have been released during the summer, and then the album was originally planned for September, but now it will be postponed to, I don't know, I hope the end of this year, and otherwise it will be 2021.
Yeah,
see what's possible.
Sure. Well, let's play it. It's another great song from Sonderwålt folks. It's called Crazy, and here they are doing their thing individually, but far apart. And it's I like this. It's lovely.
Wide awake in the middle of the night, staring at the ceiling. Colors fade away, only words left to say. Standing in the middle of the room, looking for a reason. Shadows disappear, just one voice you need to hear. Please tell me I'm not crazy. Please tell me I'm not crazy. Full speed ahead in the middle of the highway, gazing into taillights. Crossroads are ahead, your direction's down this road. Heart's beating fast as I'm on my way to see you, looking at the pavement. Nervous, somehow scared, I shout out what's in my head. Please tell me I'm not crazy. Please tell me I'm not crazy.
bit crazy now. That's great. And so that was as close to you guys rehearsing as you could get
Yeah.
for the moment. For the moment, anyway.
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately, yeah. And but you know, brighter times will come, as the fella says, and we'll all get out to rehearse again. Manon, your microphone is muted there, so just unmute yourself so I can. There you go. There you go. What else is going on for you in the near future, should I say?
For me?
For you, Manon, yeah. You have your art, you have your stuff, your college, and your work, and your singing, and
Yes, and I'm working on a book for schools for teachers to work with for fashion and art. So because there's all these things for mathematics and all those things,
Okay.
but for fashion or for art, the teachers just have to do everything themselves. So that's what I'm working on at
you
the
work
moment.
in fashion and art at the kind of combination of
Yes.
all that.
Inspiration and color and shapes and all those things.
Oh well, okay, very cool. And what about you, Elisa? You have stuff going on, of course, all the time. You're busy with your own job as well. What is your own job? Let us hear what you do for a.
Well, I'm currently a PhD student at the University of Ghent in pharmaceutical sciences. So quite technical, quite scientific, but I work on spray drying, which is the technique you may know or not know, but it's used for making instant soup, like Royco minute soup, or baby powder, or the solid soap you can use in the dishwasher. That's all made by spray drying, but also for pharmaceutics. It's
And
used
they
a lot.
haven't found anything for the coronavirus yet. No.
No, sorry,
No.
not my department.
Okay, all right then. But you can give them a little poke and
Will do.
say let's do it. So drummer and cellist, are you okay over there? Yes, you have. Have you got more double? You have. You're all right. You're sound. Good. That's fine. Oh look, see, everyone's drinking. It's terrible. So I thought we'd maybe play another song before we go, because you have so many great songs, and I just thought I'd not because this is also from the RWR room. It just happened to be that way, but it's called Love Lesson Number 1, and I assume it's a song about getting schooled in the art of love. Is it? Or what's the story behind this particular?
Well, this is
number?
also a song we started playing during a jam session, and Manon started singing "The Heart Is a Muscle," which is like a basic biology lesson. So that's where the title comes from. The heart is a muscle. That's true.
It sure is.
The other things you can do with it, yeah.
After that, yeah, we take it from there. So, folks, if you want, don't forget, if you are watching on Facebook, please give Sonderwålt's page a like, and by all means share this video. It will be up on YouTube in its edited form eventually, when I cut out all my messy bits that I put in here tonight. But that's okay. That's on me. That's not on you guys. So I'm going to play one more song from Sonderwålt, and then we shall we'll part ways. Let me put it up here for you. It is called Love Lesson Number 1, and an older RWR Room Rambles session from Ghent. Great song.
Heart is a muscle, isn't it right? Writing a love song, so why don't you go give it a try? Could be right, could be wrong, could be something in between. Could be right, could be wrong. You've got nothing to fear. It wouldn't be the end of the world. You know your wildest dreams, and you want them all to succeed. So go and give it a try. It takes a bird a while to learn how to fly. Heart is a muscle, isn't it right? Writing a love song, so why don't you go give it a try? The heart is a muscle, and it's worth the fight. We're writing a love song, so baby, please don't cry. advice. And there's no such thing as an average feeling. You know what you want the most, or you don't know anything at all. Try and find your way through the maze. To reach the end, there are multiple ways. Heart is a muscle, isn't it right? We're writing a love song, so why don't you go give it a try? The heart is a muscle, and it's worth the fight. We're writing a love song, so baby, please don't cry. Could be wrong, could be something in between. Could be right, could be wrong. And I could use a little help in here. Why can't I forget about you? And I could use a little help in here. Why can't I forget about you? And I could use a little help in here. Why can't I forget about you? The heart is a muscle. 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 So go and give it a try.
There we go. Is everyone back?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Technology's
lost
great when
the
it
sound
works.
or something. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. But I have a bit of editing work to do anyway. That'll be all up, edited, and hopefully all of this will be presentable. First time to try it with more than two people, so it gets a bit messy with all the controlling, but that's all right. We got through it. I want to thank you all very much for taking the time out to be with us here tonight, and for your great music and your great chat. I noticed all the baroque guitars in the background. I remember them now. They were hanging there behind you when you were playing there. So brilliant. Keep up the good work, Jan, Philip, Elisa, Manon. I wish you all the very best with all the future music and the songwriting and the great vibes that you create. And we'll catch up somewhere in Ghent, maybe Café de Loge or somewhere for a pincher
For sure.
or a
For
doodle.
sure.
Philip. We will. Take care of yourselves and mind yourselves out there. Stay safe and well. Thanks everybody who joined us live. Victor Mendoza was commenting on your pedal board there, by the way. He said, great. Thanks, Victor. Great pedal board and great guitar playing indeed. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I'll see you, Sonderwålt. See you down the road. Thanks very much.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, folks, there you go. The brilliant Sonderwålt. A few little technical hitches in this one tonight, but it's all right. Good thing about YouTube is they'll allow me to edit out little stuff like that, so that's okay. I check out Sonderwålt on their Facebook page there, please. If you want any further information, you'll go to their vi.be page and you can get all the info from them over there. Cool. You've been watching songs from the RWR Room and Raving with RWR. TheRWRroom.com will give you all the links you need to all the videos on the channel. There's almost 300 videos from songwriters. This is a small part of it, little live stream. Thanks as always to G Sharp Guitars for sponsoring the stream tonight. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon on the next Raving with RWR. Good luck.